The definition of a gloomy day in Atlanta, Georgia. Overcast with a lot of wind. Not ideal for shooting a video, but hey, at least it wasn't raining. Earlier this morning, a few of my railfan friends tipped me off that there was foreign power headed to Norfolk Southern's Inman Yard. And by foreign power, I mean a locomotive that's operating outside of its company's territory. In this case, Kansas City Southern. But this unit wasn't wearing that company's iconic Southern Belle colors. Instead, this SD70 ACE honors our veterans with camouflage and the Stars and Stripes. KCS number 4006 was revealed in November of 2018. And it still looks great today, shoving an intermodal train into Inman. By the way, this was NS220 on October 16th, 2021. After this catch, I decided to head downtown to see what else might come my way. And yeah, something was definitely coming. A grain train led by a somewhat interesting Norfolk Southern AC44C6M. Locomotives like these were converted to use AC instead of DC traction motors. Some even have special paint schemes, like NS4003. Okay, fast forward a few hours, the skies have cleared, and I'm now in Tucker, Georgia. But that wind is still pretty strong as CSX K443 comes at me. In the lead is Canadian Pacific number 8118. I would imagine Georgia weather is nothing compared to some of the climates Canadian locomotives have to run through. I got lucky with this one. For some reason, he was running at restricted speed. Because of that, I thought I might have a good chance to catch him again on down the line. No such luck. He was picking up speed by the time I got to this crossing in Lilburn. A few weeks later, I was on the road again, sitting in Atlanta traffic. I had gotten another tip from a railfan friend that something even more uncommon than a Canadian Pacific locomotive was in town. This is what I'm talking about. A Union Pacific Heritage Unit, one of 6. In this case, number 1988, painted for the Missouri, Kansas, Texas, commonly known as the Katy. Its road number reflects the date the MKT became part of the Union Pacific system. This thing was tied down in Norfolk Southern's South Yard on November 2nd, 2021. It was unveiled by Union Pacific in 2005. I'd say it's been well used since then. It's a little dirty. As it sat in South Atlanta, it was passed by one of its sister engines, the second unit in this mixed freight train. I like seeing locomotives in motion, but this did give me a chance to appreciate the paint scheme on number 1988. These UP Heritage units are a little different than the ones on NS. Norfolk Southern tried to replicate the original paint schemes of its predecessor railroads. Now, the UP Heritage units came before those. They seem to be a modern take on the fallen flags that they honor. It kind of makes you wonder, if they were still around, how the Katy and other UP acquisitions would brand themselves in the 21st century. You know, we're pretty lucky here in Atlanta. It's common to see locomotives from BNSF, Union Pacific, Kansas City Southern, and occasionally Canadian Pacific. Our local railroads, Norfolk Southern and CSX, both operate several substantial facilities in the metro Atlanta area, and we see rail traffic coming in from all over the country. Throw in a heritage unit here and there, and this is a great place to be a rail fan.